Hi guys, it says I'm live. Hello, aloha. Happy Tuesday or Monday, wherever you are. Welcome to Hula. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna jump right in because I'm really gonna try to keep these mostly to an hour if we can. I know that I'm notorious for going over, but I'm really gonna try to keep it. We're gonna try to keep it to our hour. Okay, so a couple quick little things as always, just the same stuff we always start with, which is make sure that you're listening to your body through our hula class. Hula is pretty low impact, but especially today, I'm going to try to push our workout just a little bit, but I want you to really listen to yourself and make sure that you are, really paying attention to what your body needs and wants today. And that you're monitoring. Remember, dance is always a physical activity, and you're there doing this at your own risk in your own home. And so I want everybody to be sure that you are doing this safely. All right, so be careful there. And then also just a reminder, if you are new to the class, welcome. And if you do have another hula teacher in the outside regular world, just a reminder, I want to just remind you to make sure you check with them before you take these classes, because it's important that we keep our respect for our hula and for our kupuna and all of our other teachers, and make sure that you're not getting yourself into trouble there. So again, welcome. We're going to start with a warm up and stretch. And then we're going to do some workout, and then we'll go over the song that we're doing. We're going to talk about some Maui history today about ʻaina, and then we'll get into some more choreography. All right, so let's start our regular warm up and stretch. Oh, also wanted to say, don't forget, if something happens and the live stream gets cut off, don't worry. Spend that time, throw the music on, try to review the choreography. You can review whatever's in the Google Drive folder, some of the resources and lyrics, and look at pictures or maps or whatever. But we'll be back. So just stay tuned and just wait for a second until we can get things back up and running. Thank you, Stevie. Stevie has posted the Google Drive link for you to take a look at while we're working on our song. Oh, and also that reminds me, don't forget, if you are able to, if you're still happen to be working, or if you still want to help support small businesses through all the stuff that we're all going through, if you wanted to make a donation to the LA Belly Dance Academy, we're so happy to provide these classes for you for free, especially for, like, everybody needs some stress relief right now. And also it's very difficult. People's financial issues are very uncertain. And so, but if you happen to be in a position where you can make a little donation, or you want to help support a small business, then please throw a little money towards the LA Belly Dance Academy. They're a wonderful place that really fosters and supports love of dance, and especially cultural dances in particular. And it's just a fantastic, beautiful dance studio. All right, for reals this time, let's get started. Okay, we're going to start our warm-up. Don't forget, this is our Ami warm-up. So we're just doing slow, big round. Amis go my direction and my tempo. And if you can, we're going to start with our feet nice and wide apart. And then just don't forget that when we bring the feet in, our feet are a little bit less than shoulder width apart here, like this. They're not together. I want you to feel really balanced and rooted, but we're going to start here just to warm up all these muscles here. All right, here we go. Let me know if the music's a problem. Okay. All right, here we go. Back. From here, hands up. And go back. Back. 1, 2, front, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And let's switch directions. Go back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the shoulders still. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Push around. And let's switch direction. We're going to go double time here. Here you go back. 1, front 2. 1, 2. back, front, back, front. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and switch. And 1, 2, back, front, back, front. 1, 2, good. Sit nice and low. Push, back, front. Good. Good. Other way. We go slow again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And let's switch sides. Other way. Back slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's bring the feet in and double time. Back, front, back, front, back. Make sure you're bent nice and low. We're warming up our hips here. We're warming up our legs. Back, front, and switch. Here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2, and switch. Back. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going. As you're warming up, try to bend a little bit lower. Back, front, and switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good job. You got it. Keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and switch. Right here. Back. 1, 2, 1. And we're gonna leave. Here we go. Right foot. 4 times around. Step front. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and switch. Stay here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Keep going. Push. Awesome. Good. And aloha. All right. Let's do some stretching. Hopefully you've loosened up just a little bit. Let me know. I have a fan on in here because it gets kind of stuffy. So if you can't hear me, let me know. Reach up. On your toes, please. Reach up. 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 Good job. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Hold here. Hold up. Hold up. Good. And reach over. Reach. Switch. Switch. Good. Hold here. And switch. Reach up with a flat back. Reach for E. And side to side. Reach. All the way down. Good, over to the right. Good, turn your feet this way. And we're lunging here. I want you to make sure you feel the stretch in this calf back here. We want to make sure we're trying to spend time lengthening out our calf because it helps you bend lower with keeping your feet flat on the ground. So you can bend lower before your heels start to have to come up. The lower you can bend, the more range of motion you're going to have. So make sure you're spending time on that back calf all the way through your Achilles. You can do the towel pull thing, that's good. Whatever. Ooh, stretch. And here, I'm going to lunge down. I want you to go as low as you want to. Listen to your body. Feel the stretch on the inside of your outstretched leg. Okay, sit up tall. Push your shoulders back. My shoulders are in line with my tailbone right now. My tailbone is not arched back. Like my back is not arched. So make sure that you got those in line. Up and down. Turn. And try and balance here if you can. See where you're at with your balance today. And then pull your toes back. Stretch back the leg. Good. Push up back to center. Go over to the left or the other side, whatever.
It's like a joyride. I'ma go on the east side. I take you to a place where the sun shines. Like you can dance, it's so I make you realize. Heavily, get out there. Down in the valley. But the yo, yes, it is the bomb.
Alright, turn, lunge. Again, calf reminder back there. Alright, and I can also feel it in my front hip here. And here is here. And tall. And up. And down. And turn. Balance on the side. And then pull your toes forward. Stretch. Stretch back your leg. Push up back to center. And bend your knees and roll up. Woo, good job. I think it's hot in here. All right. Everybody good? Okay. All right, let's do some dancing. Okay, we're gonna start with just follow me. I'll call out the commands. Again, this is an intermediate class, so I'm assuming everybody's got some familiarity with the hula steps. If you don't, and I'm calling out all kinds of words that you don't recognize, it's okay, just follow along, but try to kind of be hearing what I'm saying if you can hear me clearly, and kind of adding that to your own, your own repertoire. So we're gonna start with a kind of a little bit of a fast song. Just give me some kaholos and kahelas. Don't forget to bend nice and low. And don't forget with your kahela, when we're going back and forth, pointing out, we want the hip pushing, right? Pushing out here like this. We don't want the whole body shifting where we're just going point, point. See my whole body shifting back and forth? It's just my hip. So I'm here. Okay? Someone emailed me or messaged me a question, which was a really good one about, you might record yourself, which I think is so valuable to do. And if you're kind of seeing your hips, your shoulders are sort of going along with your body when you're doing these kinds of motions like this, it can be hard to tell because your head sits on your shoulders. So if your shoulders are moving, usually your head is too. So this kind of looks, it's hard to tell that like you're moving along with your hips, but you can see it on video. So what you can do is get a chair or something and, rest your fingertips very lightly on it. Don't put any weight on it. You're not leaning. You're just here because what that's going to do is that's going to let you see that your forearms and your elbows are moving, and that'll tell you what your shoulders are doing. So you can keep those nice and still, back and forth. Again, just make sure you're not pushing any weight on it, and also make sure that it's not changing the posture that you have. So you don't want to lean forward or anything like that. You want to keep that nice 1, 2, 3 position like this while you do it. Okay, enough talking. Let's kaholo. Here we go. Where's my song? Here it is. Ta-da.
You want to click? There you go. Here we go.
Ready?
2, 1, 2.
Actually, I'm gonna do opposite. And kahiko to the right. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Push. Keep going. Keep it up. Here we go. Iwa, go forward. Ihope, go back. Stay low. Here we go. Kahala. Repeat Iwa. Our hands are going to go up. And go. Iwa, hands up. Look. 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 Ihope, hands go down. Keep your back straight. Don't collapse your shoulders. Stay low, stay low. Back to center. Kahiko, change the hands. Come here. Here, try these hands. I'm gonna go. Hands here. Other side. You walk. You hold it. Good. Mahalo. Back here. We're going here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get low. 1, 2, 4. When you go down here, make sure your back stays straight. You don't flop your shoulders in. You walk. Get low. You hold it. Hello. Right, left. Done. Feel the stretch on each side. And even one. Push. Keep the elbows up. You hope it. Good. Let's flex our hands. Stretch. Up. Down. Keep it up. Okay, ready? We're going to stretch in and out. We're going in, out, up, out, up. Get low, get low. And iwa. Down. Feet straight. You hope it. Get low. Ready to go side kahiko. You got hands on your hips. Side kahiko. Right. Right. Oh. Enough again. Keep going. Down. Up. Down. Up. Keep going. Hands up. Mama. Good job. As a reminder, don't forget you can always ask questions if you have any. Let me get some water. All right. We're going to do a strength drill right now. I'm going to get a towel because this carpet can be kind of rough. We're going to work on the sides, these side muscles back here that are going to hold us up. And I want you to try and stick with this, but I want you to listen to yourself. Sometimes when we're down in this no-hold position, when we're down in this sitting position, our knees get kind of crabby about it, right? So I want you to really police yourself and make sure if it's getting a little bit painful for you, make sure it's a kind of the healthy pain, that you're working the muscles and not like a bad pain. We know what we're talking about. Listen to yourself. Okay, I'm going to scoot back a little bit so you can see. If you're a real life student of mine, you know what we're doing and you love it. I know you do. Here we go. We'll get some music. All right, ready? Here we go. Hands here. Aloha. Right, left, right, and down for 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Okay, my feet are flat on the ground. They're laying flat. I'm not up on my toes. So make sure your foot is down on the ground. Ready? Here we go. And aloha. Here we go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Hold here. Hands out. And up. And here we go. Up for 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold here. Maybe my side looks up to turn mirror you. So we go right, right, up, left, right, left, down, right, left, right. Make sure you're holding these shoulders here. Holding them still and pushing the hips side to side past them. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold here. Okay. We're going to go with our amis to the right. So here, back to the right, back 1, 2, back, front, back, front, back, front, 1 more, back, and let's switch, 1, 2, back, front, back, front, push, back, front, keep going, 1, 2, 1, 2, keep going, push, 1, 2, keep it as round as you can, keep it big. Good job, you got it, keep going. And let's go back to our aloha, hands here, up, 1, 2, 3, let's hold here for 4, push, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold here, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold here. Keep going. Up for 4. Go. 1. ʻaina. 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3. Hold here. 1, 2. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2. Push. 3, 4. Down. Keep it strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check in with your shoulders. Keep them straight. Hold here. Push, push, push. You're almost done. Keep going, keep going. Push. Up for 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Good job. Very good. All right. Carefully tuck your toes under and stand up. Good work, everybody. I hope that was gave you a little bit of a workout there. Okay. Grab some water, grab something to write with if you can, so we can talk a little bit about this song that we're working on. Again, if you have that Google Doc link, you want to have it up so you can refer to it if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it, but check it out when you can. And again, these links, you'll find it, it's posted in the chat there, but you'll also find on the Facebook group, it's posted in there too. And again, I want you to, when we're talking about this, usually if you've taken my class in person, you know, we always get into these really fun, awesome discussions, and we're a little bit limited in this format, but it's not because I don't want to hear from you. So use that chat box because I want to hear your questions. If you have points or ideas, or if it reminds you of something, throw it in there. And also, same thing with the Facebook group. If something comes to you later, or if you're Googling around and you find something interesting, post it in there because other people will like it too. I want you to feel, this is all about, again, it's really important when you're learning hula to take the relationship with the song really seriously, to show that kind of respect to the song that you're learning by building that relationship with whatever that song is about. In this case, Hana, right? Hana on the island of Maui. Okay, so today we're talking a little bit about just some history that happened. There are a million stories, really important historical events that have happened in Hana. I think, you know, it's a really fertile area. So it can grow a lot of food, and anytime you have these areas like that, then obviously a lot of people are going to live in that area, and then stuff's going to happen, right? But I think it also being really strategically placed on that, right on that eastern shore, and being so close to the other islands that are near it, it makes it kind of a sort of a convenient place for people to go. Seeing if Brando's coming in. Okay. So let me pull up my notes here. We're talking about just today. We're just talking about one moment in history, but it's cool. So I want to tell you guys about it. All right. So we're going way back. We're talking about Piʻilani, who was someone who ruled the island of Maui, and he was born in 1577. And basically, he was part of a lineage that ruled over the western part of Maui, the western part of the island. And then there was another chief that ruled over the eastern part. And then Piʻilani came and married his daughter and told her dad, like, hey, you mind if I rule now? And the dad was like, sure, that'd be great. Not really, but something like that. So he ended up actually being the first one to unite the whole island under one rule, under one mo'i, under one ali'i nui, whatever the, and so that was a big feat. And not only that, he then took it upon himself to build a ton of infrastructure on the island. He was a really good ruler, and he got a lot of stuff done. Oh, side note too, one of his spouses, one of his wives was Laie Lohe Lohe. So if you learn Laie Kawai from me, or if you know about the legend of Laie Kawai, then you know Laie Lohe Lohe was her twin sister, right? Story for another day. Okay, so he succeeded rule after his father died. United the island of Maui under one rule. So he built, so he started this huge campaign of infrastructure on the whole island, including he built a road, like a nice road around the whole entire island, which is a big deal because it allowed things to be transported a lot easier, which was pretty important. He also did fish ponds, irrigation fields, and all this stuff really helped build Maui's esteem compared to the rest of the islands. So this was like a time of, you know, like the people were pretty prosperous. People are working. They've got like plenty of resources. And so, you know, that attracted the attention and the respect from rulers of other islands, right? Because again, this was back before the islands had been all the islands had been united under one rule by Kamehameha, right? Okay, so again, we're talking about the 16th century. He was born somewhere around 1577. Another thing that he did in the process of all this, he built Pi'ilani Hale Heiau, which is the biggest heiau like in the Pacific. It's huge, it's massive. And you can still find it today. It's, you can go, it was built in 4 phases. And some parts of it are even older than him. Like some parts of it date back to like the 1200s. But it was built in 4 phases, and he supervised the construction of at least the first phase of it. And now it's part of Kahanu Garden, which is about 4 miles north of Hana. There's a map. There's a new map in the maps folder. I think I put it in there, or I will. I'll check. Where it shows where that is. So next time we're all free to move about the country, then if you are ever find yourself on Maui, you can go visit that. You can see this heiau and check it out. Okay, so the real story I wanted to get into. So again, this was a lot of prosperity and everything in that time. Now, he had 2 sons. He had 2 sons, Lonoa Pi'ilani and Kiha Pi'ilani. Now, these weren't his only 2 children, but these were the 2 sons that were sort of like in viable contention to rule after him, to succeed him. Especially Lono, who was the older of the 2 sons. So Lono kind of takes over rule, and Kiha actually was raised on Oahu. So when Kiha hears that his dad died, he goes back to Maui to kind of help his brother out or like see how it goes, and he's like given an area to sort of manage and everything. But Lono is not nice to him. Lono is kind of like, they have this super contentious relationship. Lona's really abusive. Does things like reading stories about him humiliating him and all kinds of stuff. So Kiha is not all about that. So eventually it gets so bad that Kiha just bolts. He just kind of goes, not really into hiding, but he just leaves the area. He might have even been kind of worried about it for his life. But he went to Hula on Haleakala, which is like a much drier area. And he became like a sweet potato farmer, and he became really good at it. And he gained the respect and esteem of the farmers in the area. They just thought he was a good guy. He knew what he was doing. He put in the work, and he just built a lot of respect from them. So I think this maybe kind of emboldened him a little bit. And eventually he left. He kind of snuck over to Hana. And while he was in Hana, and nobody really knew he was there, he caught the eye of the. So Ho'olaimakua was the chief of that area, and Ho'olaimakua was really devoted to Lono. But he had this daughter, Koliamoku, who was actually betrothed to Lono. But Koliamoku was like hanging out, and up sneaks Kiha, looking all fine and stuff, because apparently he was very good looking. And she was like, "Who is this?" And so he tried to tell, Kiha tries to tell her dad, like, "Look, she should marry me instead. Like, look at all this." And her dad's like, "What? No. I'm devoted to Lono. You should be too. Get away from my daughter." What are kids gonna do? They snuck away. So they sneak away, and they have hi, Shraddha. So they sneak away, and they end up having a son together. And so Kiha thinks like, oh, well, maybe this will help him kind of come around to being on my side of things because he wants to rule, right? No, that's not what happened. Ho'olaimakua is like, no, definitely not. You need to pledge yourself to Lono and like be cool with that. And so Kiha is like, okay, fine, this isn't over. So Kiha goes over to the Big Island, and who is ruling that part of the Big Island at that part? Umialiloa, which again, if you have, I think we talked about him when we were doing Hi'ilave or something. But Umialiloa, legendary ruler on the Big Island. There's a million stories about him, all fascinating. So I love that these kind of overlap. And he goes and talks, and Umialiloa had married his sister-in-law, Pi'ikea. So Koliamoku's sister, Pi'ikea, was married to Umi. So when Kiha goes over there and Pi'ikea helps and is like, you know, telling her husband, you should help him, Umi comes around and is like, all right, let's do this. So they start building a big army, and they start building an army, building canoes, all that kind of stuff to go over there and attack. They want to take Hana. And so eventually they go over and they go for it. In the meantime, Ho'olaimakua had started like reinforcing his fortress on this hill called Kauiki. So if you look again, I'll double check that I put that photo in there. But the Kauiki is when you're looking at the photos of Hana, you see it. It's the big, the point. Kauiki head is that point that shoots straight up out of the water, and it's really high. I mean, what better place for a fortress, right? You're up high. You're like surrounded by ocean on most of the sides. Like, it's a really advantageous spot to be in. So they get there. Umi and all his men and Kiha and everybody, they're trying to figure out how to get into this fortress to get after this guy. But there's basically one main access point. And so what they were doing what Ho'olaimakua and his men were doing is at night when they were sleeping, they built like a dummy guard to like stand there and make it look like this access point was being guarded. Like, come on, guys, you can't make one guy stay up all night. Fine, whatever. So they had a dummy like standing there looking over, like patrol, like pretending like this was being guarded. And one of Umi's men realized that, was like, oh, okay, that's fake. Like, we got this. So they charge in there and they basically like slaughter everybody in their sleep. Lesson learned. Just make someone stay up all night. Gosh. All right. But in the meantime, Ho'olaimakua, he actually escapes. So he escapes from the slaughter, but he doesn't make it very far. They find him and they torture him and they kill him. So yeah, he did. Okay, so during all this, I know what you're thinking. Where's Lono? What's he doing? Right? If Hana's getting attacked and Kia's clearly trying to take it, what's Lono doing? Lono was on the west side of Maui, and it's unclear. There are some reports that say he passed away during, like, at some point while this battle was going on, or that he passed away right after it. Regardless, after all of this was over and they went over to West Maui, they found out that Lono was dead. And so Kiha got to rule after that. So Kiha became the ruler of Maui. So this is a really famous battle because Umi is such a huge figure in Hawaiian history, especially for this era. And all his major warriors were in this battle with him too. And so it's kind of like, it was the fact that it was Pi'ilani's sons. And also Umi has a really similar story as the two sons because Umi came into power by overthrowing his brother. So it was he had a similar story to them. They kind of mirrored each other. And then their lineages were kind of commingling and all that stuff. So it's very dramatic. Obviously, it's very intense. Look at the pictures of the area and you can just imagine them being in the ocean, coming up in their canoes, and this fortress being up on this hill. And, it's kind of the perfect spot for it. You can kind of definitely see how that was happening. So we have Pi'ilani to thank for, again, the father of the two sons. We have him to thank for a lot of this great infrastructure that really put Maui in a good place back then. Even some of the remnants of that path, there's part of the Pi'ilani Highway is built along parts of that path, and also even some of the stones and things that were used can still be seen today. So that's cool. And then if you saw the picture of that I had posted today in the group of for today's class, that's the heiau. That's the heiau there. So if you ever in a position to go visit that, you should. And just remember and honor this person who did a lot for the island of Maui. All right, enough jabbering, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up our lyrics. Last week we got last week's class we got a little bit interrupted because of, we had to switch the live stream over. Hopefully that won't happen again, but again, just a reminder, if that happens again, stay on, stick around, because we'll go back through it. But I do want to walk back through our choreography from the first verse, but I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it because you could always go back and look at that video. Just don't laugh at me and all the technical issues I was having, please. Or do, I won't know, it's fine. Okay, all right, opening up my lyrics. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of homework this week too. Not something you have to spend a ton of time on unless you want to. It is really important that you are studying the language Olelo Hawaii as we go. And so what I would like you to do is spend a little bit of time on that online dictionary, wehewehe.org, with these lyrics, and just look up some of these words. And we can start a discussion in the Facebook group about what some of these words, the different meanings of some of these words, and also some of the things that you'll find in that online dictionary. It's really interesting because they'll add like context for a lot of these things too. And it just opens the door for your mind to kind of spin around because it's just such a poetic language. And it can lead you down rabbit holes of interesting things to like look up or whatever. So let's do that this week. Let's talk about it. Okay, here we go. I'm pulling up my lyrics on my cell phone. All right. E ʻohana I ka ua kea, right? All right. We're saying hana is calling, right? Okay, again, caveat, I'm gonna mirror this for you. So if I get confused, that's life. Okay? All right. So we're gonna say e ʻohana. So hana is calling. So we're gonna push. Hand is pushing around like this, right? That's your right hand that's pushing around left to right, okay? And then that's just with a kaholo, a kawakea, all right? In this white mist, down, left, right, left. So I'm gonna kaholo kind of 45 degrees, 45 degrees, that, okay? So I'm going here, right, left, right, and left, right, left. Okay? Noe noe ku ukapa ahu ohui kapali, right? That's kind of the beat of it. We're stepping back. We sit our kaholo, so our weight should be in our left foot, so we can step back on our right foot. I'm going to step back just the feet first on this motion. I'm going to step back. Sorry, I was scooting back so you can see my feet. I step back, right, left, and then lele uwehe here, right? So again, step back, we go back, right, left, huli, right, left, lele uwehe, right, point in uwehe, okay? My hands are coming here. They're coming here, touching the shoulders, out and around, and then they're going up your pali, because what does pali mean? Cliff, that's right, good job. Pali means cliff, right? So here we go, and there we go. 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left, right, point in uwehe. Okay, again, I'm just going through this fast, so we're just reviewing it. I'm gonna step back, and ayai hamoa, right, hamoa on the beach. We're going to step back in a side kaholo with our right foot. Hands come in. Make our sparkly beach. Ika ehukai in the sea spray, right? Roll, roll, roll. And then I'm going to put my land, make this adornments. And then around Ika ulu hala. Okay? Ka ulu hala. In the hala grove, right? The hala grove, there's also a big hala grove around that heiau that I was talking about. There's a huge, huge untamed hala grove. All right, so again, going back, again, if you didn't see last week's class, it's okay. Just be patient. And if you're kind of feeling like, oh, what is this? This is just walking through the first verse, but we're gonna break down the chorus next. We're gonna break it down slowly. For now, if you're just following along, maybe you just want to try with the feet only, that's okay. You can go back and review, and then you can get up to speed on it. Okay, so again, we're going back. Let's go back again to our kapa'ahu. So we're stepping back from, we just did our uakea. Okay, so we're stepping back and go back right, left, right, point in uehe side kaholo is your hamoa, ika ehukai, and the sea spray, and then put your land, vehi ho'i, ika ulu hala. Okay, and we're stopping 45 degrees this way. One note that I want to give, make sure, so if I'm here like this, you can see my face, hello. If I turn 45 degrees kinda, then what happens? Goodbye, right? You can't see my face. That's not what we want. I want to make sure your hand that you are still straight and making this right angle, and that you're still at a curve, but that you're not blocking your face to your audience. So make sure that your arm is not directly in front. Hi, like that. Okay, make sure that you've got it over far enough that your audience can still see this, because that's what they're here for, right? They don't need this. They want this. Okay. Okay. Going back again to our kapa'ahu. We just finished our wakea, and back on the right foot. 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left, right, point in uehe side kaholo. Ka'ehukai side kaholo. Put your lei on. And huli, left hand comes up here. Hi. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, that's a good point. So you can always check back, and you can go back and use the recording and review the spots that you might have missed. You can go back over it. Let's play the song. We're going to go through this first verse. We'll get into the second verse, or the chorus, the hui. Please purchase the song on iTunes or Amazon if you can, because we really want to make sure we're supporting our Polynesian artists. No Pacific Soul, I'm sorry, later. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Don't forget to smile. Here we go. I haven't really decided what at this bit might have been different. Ew. Oh, I'm already turning around. Here we go. Up, round. Here we go. Round. Here. Now put your lei on. Right, left, right. Huli. Oh. All right. Sorry, I messed myself up in the beginning. Let me make sure I have that. I'm going ʻaina ikoa kea. Okay, so again. Let's go right. We go ʻeo. Right foot back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And please. get into the chorus. Okay, we say ʻohana I ka malie, right? ʻohana I ka malie. Malie is a good word to know. They're all good words to know. But malie, you'll hear people say that word a lot. If you're not familiar with it, they're talking about, you know, the waves or something like that. The weather is really calm, right? ʻohana I ka malie. So we're saying ʻohana in this calm. So we come back. We just finished our uluhala, our making our hala grove here. What we're going to do, again, hello, not here. I want this. All right, so I'm going to drop my left hand, and my right hand's going to come to my shoulder, okay, and out. Generally speaking, when I'm here, when one hand is at my hip, I'm pinching. But when I'm pinching, I'm doing it with, I still want to do this with like a controlled wrist here. I don't want to be like this, right? I'm not just like, here. I want to be like here. Again, see, that's your posture. So remember, lots of space between your shoulders and your ears, and strong wrists. You're like that, as opposed to this. So if you feel your hand going like that, I want you to try to put some attention. This can be hard because usually our attention is on this. This hand's doing all this fabulous fun stuff. This hand's just doing nothing but hanging out back here. So it kind of does whatever it wants, but we don't want to. It's going to change the look of how we're dancing, right? Okay, so we want to come from our shoulder. We're presenting hana. Okay, we're going to go. This is going to be, we're going to step left, right, and we're going to end up facing front. So I'm here. I'm going left, right, right. Because I want the weight to go into my, okay, let's talk about the feet here first. Don't worry about the hands for just a second. Because this is gonna mess you up if your weight's not all in your left foot here at the end of this. So make sure you're stepping left, right, as opposed to, I'm sorry. Make sure you're stepping right, left. So you wanna make sure that all your weight's in your left foot. So we're stepping left, right, because what that is, we're going to do is two big ummies going towards the right in the back. These are right ummies because we're going towards the right in the back. So we go back, right. Okay, if your weight is not in that left foot when you start this, you might do the wrong side ummy, or you might just get confused and not know why. It's probably because the weight in your feet is wrong. That's my point. So here we go again. We go right, left, back, and back. Okay? ʻohana I ka malie. So we're here. Hand comes from your shoulder out, and the hand is presenting out, facing up, and it's going to stay 45 degrees even as my body is turning. So it's in line with my shoulder. I'm here, right, left. And then my left hand is going to come up to join it. They're going to flip over here and open. Okay? I ka malie. Smoothness, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. Do it again. 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left. Ummi. Okay? Now we're going to go. So now your weight should be in your right foot. You finish this ummi. When you finish it, you'll finish on your right side. So the weight of my feet is going back towards the right foot. Stop right here. Okay? So the weight ends up being on your right foot because we're going to kaholo this way. Okay? So now we're going to present here, hana, right, left, and then, left, right, left. Yeah, that's what it is. Kaholo, upright, drop left. Halava, right? Halava up and down. Okay, so just the feet. We just finished Oh, this is a brain twister. It's a good workout for me though. This is, here we go. So again, we go back, we go kaholo, left foot, left, right, drop, left. Don't forget you're pushing up, down, up, down. I'm making a circle. Circle up, drop, down, up, down. I'm doing that by using the balls of my feet, gently on the balls of my feet. But again, this isn't a big balance thing. If you're feeling kind of teeter-tottery here, then I want you to try to kind of figure out why. I want you to feel balanced and strong. All right, going back. We are going, again, just one more time. We go kaholo left, left, right, left, up, right, drop, left. Okay? All right, here we go. Hands. ʻohana I ka ua noa noa, right? What's ua? Rain, right? What's noa noa? Mist. It's misty, right? So we're talking about ʻohana in this like misty rain. So we have hana in this calm and I ka malie, hana I ka ua noa noa, ka ua noa noa, right? Hana in this misty rain. So we are going, let me get my bearings again here. Okay, let's start with ʻohana I ka malie. Okay, going into our right foot. 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left, ami back. Right, now left, right. Oh, left, right, left. And then what we're doing here, okay, scooting back. So my hand is here like this. This hand is up like that. Like this, right? That's what it looks like. Ta-da. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm gonna go keep this hand outstretched here, and I'm gonna twinkle, 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 da-da-da-da-da, over the head, here in front. Okay, this is on your up, down, up, right, drop left. I feel like I'm doing that weird. Anyway, it's probably because I'm doing it with my left hand, so my right. Okay, go back. Ready? ʻohana I ka malie. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left, ami, right, kaholo, left, up, right, drop, left. Okay? Next, we're talking about o'oea o baui anei. So we're saying we're here, right? You and I are here. We're gonna go back. We're gonna step back, right, left, and I'm literally, it's like a lele. Stepping back, right, left. I'm not even hollow. It's not even like this. I'm just stepping back tall. And I'm gonna beckon here, step back, beckon, clap, beckon, clap. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Again, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to lele uehe. Hands go down. Lele uehe to the right. Right. Point in uehe. Okay? Good. Let me make sure. Yeah. All right, we're almost there. Don't worry. Good job. A little bit more. Give me just a little bit more time. We'll be set. Okay, so again, I'm going back from, let's just go back from ʻohana, the first one. ʻohana I ka malie, that's what I mean. 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left, back. Ami, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, kaholo, left, and up, drop, down, and back, clap, lele uwehe. Give me a little bit of a flick here. Here like this. Here, here, here. Okay? Oh, sorry, I'm confused today. This is like throwing my mind for a loop. Okay. All right, let's do it again one more time, then we'll add the last little bit. Okay. So we're here, 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left, back, and back. Kaholo, left, ha'alava, up, and down. And here, lele, uwehe. Okay, last but not least, we're going to, with our right leg, we're going to kalakaua once to the left. We're gonna go here, push, other side, push. Okay, so let's do the lele wehe into those two kalakaua. Ready, we go here, right foot, right point, in wehe, right foot, and left foot. Okay? And then we're saying, eo mai oi I ko inoa. Eo mai oi I ko inoa. So we're here, we're saying, call to me, tell me your name. Okay, hands at your mouth here. Side and 45 degrees. Side and 45 degrees. Yeah? Here we go. And back to start with the flick here. Okay, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right foot here, left foot here. Give me a tiny little micro pause right there so that your hand has a stopping point. Here, 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 here. Okay? You're like, call me, call to me. Tell me your name. Okay, ready? All right, let's go back to the beginning of this chorus, the beginning of this hui. Hui, ready? We're gonna go, starting with the right foot. E ʻohana I ka mele. 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left, on me, back, and back, kaholo. Right, left, ha'alava, up, drop, down, step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, lele uwehe, kalakaua, here and here. Yeah? It's coming together, right? Let me know if you have any questions. Be like, what the heck are your hands doing in that spot? Let me know, whatever it is. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. Here we go. ʻaina. Here we go. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Up, down, and down, and side. Yeah? Good again. Aloha. Okay, ready? Ready? ʻohana. And back. And up, down. Here. Slowly ahead. Yeah. Let's do it again. One thing that I keep doing is I keep, like I was saying, making sure that all that weight is in your left foot. I keep not doing that. So if I'm getting to that spot and you think I look awkward, it's because I am awkward. So what I need to make sure I'm doing is that I'm going right, left, back, and back. Putting all the weight there, stepping fully into that. It sets me up to push my ʻami in the back. It sets me up to go the correct direction. If I don't do that, I'm going to want my ʻami's going to feel like going this way. And then that's going to put me on the wrong foot for this kaholo here. So it's important to know where your weight should be and when. So let's try it again. I'm going to get it. And so are you. Here we go. ʻohana, ready? Get your kalea. 5, 6, 7, go. Again. Aloha. And again. I still didn't get it that time. ʻohana. Back. Yeah. Kahiko. Back. Here. Push. Yeah. Good job. I'm guessing. Okay, a little word about your kalakaua here. Make sure when you're doing your kalakaua that you're pushing the hips. What happens a lot is people think you think your feet, my foot needs to go here. Then what happens is we get a lot of this. See how my shoulders are staying over my foot? Here. I can't really push, right? What I need to do is stay low, keep my shoulders back over my hips. Push, push. Okay, so see how I'm pushing my hips here like this as opposed to letting my shoulders follow over my foot. That's what we want to do. So we're here, here, here. Move the skirts. Do it again. Here we go. ʻohana is your kahea. Get your kaheas in there. Is it ready? ʻohana. Here, here. Down, here. And side. Yeah? All right, let's try to go from the beginning. See if I don't mess myself up. I'm just gonna wait to start when the lyrics start because the vamp keeps messing me up for some reason. Here we go, ready? And ʻaina. Remember, buy yourself that space. Here. And cycle. Okay. Put your land. And here, here. Hold up. And up, down. Here. Mele way. Kanoa. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking a lot with that one. Let's try it. Let's try this. We're just gonna do the chorus. I want you to try to do it yourself. Okay? I want you to try to do it yourself without following me. Just try to remember it. Remember, just do the best you can, and then we'll do it again together. Maybe I'll do it with my back to you so that I can try not getting so confused. Maybe I'll get more confused. No, I'm doing the opposite. Anyway, here we go. And here we go. Ready? ʻohana. Right, left. Ami, kaholo. Right, left. And up and down. Step back. Right, left. Lele wehe. Kalakaua. Right foot and left foot. Yeah? How did it go? Let's do it again together. Ready? Just the chorus. Here we go. And ʻohana. Back. Here. Up. Down. Get low. Yes? Okay. All right. Good job, everybody. So that's our first verse and our chorus, our hui of ʻaina. So I hope you learned a little bit of something today about the history of hana. Just one little blip, I mean, it's a major event, but that's just one point in time of a ton of stuff that's happened in this really, really important place, in this really beautiful place. In future classes, we're going to talk more about history. We're also going to talk about the ecology of the area and some of the environmental issues that have been facing Maui in the past and in recent times. Each week we'll be learning more and more. So don't forget, before we leave, we'll do it one more time and we'll do it with me facing the other way. I just want to make sure I don't completely mess myself up because now I've been doing it backwards. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Why not? But also a reminder of your homework. Spend some time on weʻeweʻe.org. There's a link on the resources page in the Google Drive folder. Look up some of the words, type them in there. Spend some time just reading about these different things. I mean, really, you can spend so much time like just looking in here, picking a few words and kind of following down vehi, right? Kapa'ahu, like breaking that down and figuring that out. Noa, you're going to find multiple meanings for all these things. You're going to see proverbs and lines from ʻoli, lines from chants. There's just a lot of things you can learn. Okay, so let's try just this chorus again. I'm going to be facing away from you, and we'll see if we'll see how it goes. Let's see. So I need to be like here. Yeah. Oh. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's try it. Just for you, Marty, because I love you so much. Here we go. Here we go. And ʻohana. Hold on. Back. And yeah, I think that worked. Okay, good. So practice that part, drill those parts in. Your brain's gonna get it. If you're feeling like your weight's not getting there on that foot, maybe it's just me, but that's a tough part. So just to practice it and you'll get the hang of it. Again, ask me questions in the Facebook group, please. Don't be afraid to start conversations. And yeah, great job today, everybody. I hope you learned something and I hope you had fun. And yeah, if you need the link to the Facebook group, please let me know. You can find me on Facebook, Kendall, Kanoa, kahiko, or look up Ke Kukui Ho'onoa live stream ʻohana, I think is what it's called, and we'll find you. So good. All right. Everybody have a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll see you in a couple days for the beginner class. We're working on Wahine Ilekea, which is a beautiful and relaxing song. And if you want some more hula workout and to learn about the island of Molokai, then you can join us for Wahine Ilekea. All right, mahalo everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.